that. Good morning, going on daily.
Good morning, Kyle.
Oh, it's exciting. What an exciting day, exciting show. We are season 2, episode 221, The Monster Squad. And of course, if you're looking here, I mean, right here, that's us. That's us. We're here. I mean, I guess I lost all my hair, but if you're gonna be I mean, I feel kind of shortchanged on that. Why?
Really?
Why is it? Well, because you got to keep your hair. I mean,
oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, nothing against you keeping your hair, but and I do like the idea that I'm just all the way bald in this, in this picture. But I mean, why did you get to keep yours and I had all mine? Or maybe it was from a bald picture. That could be the case too. But either way, I digress. We're excited to be here, excited for everyone that is joining us live from all of the places or listening after the fact, and excited to do it. It seems like it's been a minute since I've done a show with you, Sharon.
Yes, it has been.
Yeah,
it has been a while.
Couple of weeks anyway. So
yeah. You've been doing them with Luana, which is fantastic. Hey?
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
No, you have been.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought you have you not done with?
No, I haven't. I was supposed to last week, but the time change threw me and I couldn't function.
Yeah. The time you changed the time, I think.
Changed the time.
You changed the time. Mm-hmm. We've been trying. Yeah. So anyway, diving right in, we're super excited because I mean, what would you? I mean, of course, spooky Madrid stories. So, I mean, I'm curious about this because of course, I come, like blindfolded, I guess, so no idea here, but
I didn't realize either, but there's a lot of spooky stories in Madrid. It's crazy. I started researching last night and it was like, wow, there's so many to choose from. So the one I ended up with was about the house with the 7 chimneys. It's called Chimneas. I guess that's Spanish, right? Spanish for chimney. So it's apparently one of the most shocking stories in Madrid, and now it's also one of the spookiest. So there's a 16th century mansion that's haunted by a lady named Elena. So she was in a relationship with a man at the time who would later become King Philip II. So she had a royal side piece. She did. She was multitasking before multitasking was cool.
As you would.
Yeah, well, actually, and that's what I thought at first. And then I thought, no, there was a lot of royal multitaskers back in the day, like Catherine the Great and Marie Antoinette, and so she was keeping good company.
I like the term multitasking. That's pretty good. That's great. It's oh no. Modern relationships are just multitasking, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they say men can't think about more than one thing at a time, but I think they're wrong.
Yeah, that's probably they're probably incorrect on that. We're multitasking. Oh man,
you are a bunch of multitaskers. Oh, so Elena. The problem with Elena was, so she's having this affair with the future King
Hmm.
Philip, and the problem was she was married to the captain of the king's troops.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh.
his war
Uh-huh.
troops. She was married to the captain, and apparently she really was in love with the captain. So yeah, so it proved to be a little bit of a little problematic for her, but I think she managed. And then
Secret
her husband, what's that? What's he saying? Multitasking is just what?
multiple heads.
Oh, I
Oh
knew it. Oh
man.
my
Oh man. We're like off the deep end this morning. Yep.
yes,
Yep.
yes, we are right into
Don't
the deep
worry.
end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not even a diving board. Just jumped right in.
Yeah. Did you know that there was no water in that pool? Oh, I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah. Or it was very very shallow. It's a
yeah,
very
very
shallow pool.
shallow. Yeah. Yeah. We all hit our head on that one. No better place to be. Yes, absolutely.
Yep,
So
agreed.
anyway, sorry.
Okay, so her husband goes off to fight in the war, the head of the king's troops, and he gets
Oh.
killed in the war.
Oh.
So Helena, she is heartbroken because she actually is in love with him, even though she's got her multitasking going on.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was so much in despair and so overcome with grief that she committed suicide in the house where he lived.
Oh.
Okay. So I guess they must have lived there together because they say the house where he lived, but if they were married, I would imagine it was their home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you would think. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. And so then the strange twist to this story is that her body was never found.
Oh.
Mhm. So
Huh.
she went into the home, committed suicide, and no one could find her body. Now, some people think that
Huh. You get a task and you get a task and you all get a task. Huh. I'm
I'm blanking.
yeah, I'm blanking on this one.
Get a task,
I don't
you
get
get a
this one.
task, you all get a
It's
task.
this one went over both of our heads.
Yeah, yeah.
I think.
Gone.
Yes.
Yes, into the ether. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to explain that one, Ron.
Yeah.
Can you get out your etch a sketch?
Oprah? Oprah, he says? Oh, maybe
Oh,
that's
Oprah?
yeah, I don't know.
You
I'm
get
still out of
okay,
the
so
loop.
like you get a prize and you get a prize and you get a prize, but
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure what the task. I
Yeah.
don't. Are
Yeah,
we
the
not
task.
doing?
Oh, yeah. Well, and maybe this is the multitasking. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yes. Oh
Okay. I
ding
got it.
ding
We put it
ding.
together.
Okay.
We put it together.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Oh, that's
We
awesome.
task. It's perfect. I love it,
Uh,
Ron. Now that I'm finally on board, I like it.
It's great. Yeah. We're slow. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I'm really slow,
We
pal.
didn't
You
it
caught
just
on. I would have still been sitting here looking for a clue.
yeah, it just added, added all kinds of suspense for the
Yes,
audience,
it
you know.
did.
Maybe they all got it and were laughing at us too. I don't really know.
So, one minute she's heartbroken, the next minute she's Houdini'd out of the world
Hmm.
in a way that I'm sure Houdini himself would have been proud of, like gone, poof. There are rumors, or there are some people that believe that she was taken out by people in the king's court because they didn't
Mm,
want her, coming on to make problems for the future king, right?
mm, yeah.
So, anyways, it doesn't end there, unfortunately.
Oh, oh, but wait, there's more.
There's more. And it's creepy, actually. This is creepy. So her father found out that she'd committed suicide. They couldn't find her body, and he was very upset with that, and couldn't get closure clearly. So
Hmm.
he went to that house and committed suicide in the same house.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh
Yes,
man.
the very same house. Isn't that creepy? That is creepy and weird, and yeah. But
I
back in
think
the 16th century,
yeah, I mean, so there's a lesson to be learned here, I think. This is just my I mean,
do
we
tell.
think that we have all kinds of problems at this point in time and, in this timeline or what, however you want to look at this. But
Mhm.
but everybody's always been dysfunctional.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Dysfunction in the junction has been going on for
Yeah,
centuries,
yeah.
centuries since the
It's
beginning of time.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
my
not
God.
new. We're not
No,
all weird and dysfunctional now. We've always been
no.
weird and
We've
dysfunctional.
come by it honestly. Really, we have.
Maybe
So,
we're more aware of it now. I don't know.
well,
Yeah,
or I don't know if more aware of it. I think society just is less
some
tolerant of
are.
it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Some are more aware, and most are less tolerant. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So come to find
Which
out,
brings awareness because they're less tolerant.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So it says, come to find out, it was the first April Fool's joke. LOL. Yes, yes,
Oh my God. That's
yes.
a bad April Fool's joke.
Uh,
And so
surprise!
they say that there is a young woman in a white gown who walks the halls at night, and then you can also see her on the roof going in between the 7 chimneys, and she carries a torch. So, they say she's looking for her lost love.
Uh,
Or could she be looking for her body since they didn't find that either, right? So who knows
well,
what
and
they're
it
for?
makes me wonder, how did they know that that she died? You know, that's the question that comes into mind. Did they find her
Exactly.
body and then her body was all of a sudden gone?
No,
Um,
I don't know. It just says that she committed suicide and then and then no one found her body. So they think after she committed I don't know. I
yeah,
really
that's
don't because that
see
is
that's yeah, that's the missing link for me. Is I'm like, wait a minute. So how did they know that she committed suicide if they didn't find her body?
right.
You know, I mean, I don't know. Uh, yeah, yeah. Ron thinks that, you know, if they couldn't find the body, she was killed.
Well,
Which
yeah, by the king's court. That's yes, like every other royal conspiracy. You're right, Ron.
yeah.
But either way, she's living proof of how to
Mhm.
ghost people the old-fashioned way because she's ghosting every
Oh,
friggin'
oh, that's
night.
oh, oh, that's okay. That's got to be a clip. That's a good one. She's living proof of. Oh man. Well,
Well, not
it,
living proof, but you know,
well, it's all perspective because does that mean she's still living? I don't know. If she's walking the halls and all, you know,
she's
like
here in some form, that's for sure.
so is she still, maybe not living in a present current body? I don't know. That's yeah. Yeah, that's pretty it's creepy spooky stuff. That's
It
ghost
is.
stuff is super exciting and I love it and I don't love it
Yeah,
all at the
yeah,
same time.
it's kind of exciting
Yeah,
and
yeah.
icky at the
Wow,
same
that's
time.
super neat. I would like to see that. Oh, not really actually, kind of. Um but
Hearing the story was good enough for me.
yeah, 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 absolutely. So, yeah, so super exciting to have everybody here today and be on the show with Sharon and of course, you're watching us live right now on Kick and YouTube and is it Rumble? Is that one Rumble? I always get them
Twitch, isn't it
confused.
Twitch?
Um, yeah, and then Twitch is at RIBroadcasting,
Okay.
and Kick
Oh,
and
yes, that's
YouTube, and I think that is. I'm pretty sure.
you're right, it
I
is
can be.
Rumble.
You can
Yeah,
correct me in the
yeah.
comments, but it's at Rhode Island Broadcasting, and then of course we're live on Twitter. So hopefully we got lots of people watching us on Twitter too, at Broadcasting RI, and so yep, Rumble, yes. Yes. Okay. Look at that. I'm almost professional-ish. Yes. So you do get what you pay for, but if you would like better, then you can pay for more, I suppose. But yeah, and then you can watch us after the fact, or listen to us. I apologize. Listen to us after the fact. Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, and iHeartRadio at RI Broadcasting. And and so yeah, we love the support and then come follow us on all of the socials. MeWe and TikTok and LinkedIn and Blue Sky and Space Hay and Gab and Parlor and all at RI Broadcasting. And then And then Twitter, of course, come follow us on there, and then watch the show live, on Twitter. And you can also come on to Patreon, support us there, and then go follow for sure the Facebook. We need more followers. We're trying to build more followers. We want to go live on Facebook, and so going on Daily Morning Show on Facebook is the place to be, and then we can go live there too, and you can watch us there. I mean, you can set up multiple different streams of all the same show on different platforms, and we would love that. That would be, I don't know if it probably shows all of the views, and we love that. But really, we just love being here, and for anybody that's watching, we love you guys being here, and the comments and interaction and calling us out and the shenanigans and everything else. I mean, it's all part of, that's what you get. It's all inclusive in the show. Yeah.
It's included in the price of admission.
Yeah. So the price of admission. Yeah, for sure. And so then you can also go to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. And you can find all of the different hosts and all the information and everything that's going on with all of that. And then you can also vote for the Hall of Fame. So yes. Cheers, Happy Days, The Golden Girls, MASH, Married with Children. I mean, what's your choice? Have you voted yet? We're like, I'm really, oh man, the time is flying by here,
running out of time, people.
Yeah, running out of time. So you definitely, I mean, you want to vote,
3 more days to get your vote in for MASH.
Yeah. Get your voice, make your voice heard.
Get your voice heard.
Yeah, super, super important. And we love all the support. You can go and support us on the different platforms. You can send bits and whatever else. And I think hopefully we'll get set up and maybe be streaming on Nostr also. I'm kind of I'm the oddball out that talks about Nostr, but yeah, that's a great platform as well. So either way, we appreciate having everyone here, and all the support and comments and everything else. Send us messages and all of that stuff. We'd love to hear from you, how we're doing, what you like, what you don't like,
disagree. If you have an idea,
if you have ideas,
if you have idea for a theme week, send that in. We'd love to hear that.
Yeah, and then disagreeing, of course, with all of Ron's top fives.
Well, I think that's mandatory.
Everybody wants to do that, of course. Yeah,
exactly. That's part of the fun.
So yeah, and then where can everyone find you, Sharon?
Oh, they can find me at Holy Shift Balls at Facebook, and they can find me on Holy Shift Balls on YouTube. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that for today.
Awesome. Yeah, and you can find me at KyleMillerCoaching.com and at Kyle Miller Coaching on all of the other different platforms and everywhere. So yeah, love to talk with you guys, interact. Send us all the love. Send us some love. We would love that. And for sure, for the show, send the show all the love. We need all the love that we can get. It's share the love, spread the love around. We're trying to send some love out here, put on a good show for you guys.
Because that's what it's all about. It's all about love.
Yeah, for sure. So do you know what's that? What is that?
Yeah. I don't know. What is that, Kyle? What's that? Ooh, what's that?
Oh, that's a good one. What's that? Oh man. Ooh. So you had a very interesting, kind of creepy story about ghosts, and I have one that touches a little closer to home.
Okay.
So the house that I grew up in, we and Becky's here. So hi.
Hi, Becky.
Yeah. So the house that I grew up in, I lived in the basement, and so go down like 10 stairs into the basement, and the back door is right up at the top of the stairs, and then you walk up a couple more stairs, and then you're into the kitchen. and so for I don't even know, most all of my childhood as I was growing up, um, my parents, my mom especially would be home and then hear, and she'd hear like my door to my room open or close, or hear footsteps on the stairs. And so then she's hollering down, Kyle, are you down there? you know or yeah, and some, I think sometimes when like I'm asleep downstairs,
Yeah.
and so but then she would still hear things, and I didn't ever see anything really, but there were times, and who knows, because I was a kid also, and so this whole thing all seems creepy and spooky to me, but I'm laying in my bed, and it's like, it feels like somebody's here.
Yeah.
I don't want to open my eyes and look.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
and sometimes I did, but that was that for years
But
this went.
nothing untoward happened. There was no
No,
negativity. There was no,
no,
like,
there
you
was
didn't come home and your room was trashed or
no, there was, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, not, I don't think anything was like misplaced or anything like that. Just heard, it was just like somebody was there,
Yeah.
and so anyway, and it's felt that way still, kind of almost like there's perhaps maybe still a presence, which I know all of this, we're off in the deep spooky realm of things, right? um but I don't think there's any of the like footsteps or anything anymore, that's happened in the past.
Does your mom still live in the home?
Yeah, yeah, yep. Parents both
Wow.
both still live in the house.
Wow. Okay.
I'm actually currently in the basement in the other
Okay.
room, not in the
Not in the spooky room.
yeah, not in that room, which I don't know if this one's less spooky or not, but yeah, so it seemed like it just kind of went away, but it's still, there are times when I feel like, is somebody here? is there is there a presence here? And but yeah, but no, I don't think there's been any footsteps, um any doors opening or closing, but that was one of the big things, and I didn't hear that, which thankfully, because
Good. Well,
because yeah, that was my room, so
that is
um
creepy, but you know what? Good on you for letting your mom think that it was this ghost when it was your girlfriend sneaking out.
yeah, nobody knew,
Nobody
no,
knew it was really
I'm
the girlfriends. They're just going with
sorry,
the ghost story.
sorry, mom. I mean, I hope she's watching the show, but I hope she's not watching the show. I mean, that I was
Please
trying to
refuse
keep
to
that
have
one
that.
on the down
Yeah,
low,
on the DL.
for
That's
sure.
right.
That's how do you lose a woman in 5 seconds? Well, you just have the ghost show up in your room,
That
and
exactly. That's
yeah,
right. Yeah. No need for the it's me, not you story. It's the
yeah,
here's the ghost. See ya.
yeah. Oh, ooh, okay. This is plenty enough. Yeah,
Yeah. Cue
yeah,
the ghost. Out they go.
yeah. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, guys. What
Oh,
did you do last night? My Dodgers won six
I
five.
don't want to talk about that, Danny. That is
Uh,
ridiculous. That is
uh,
ridiculous. I don't know. Nope. No Dodgers. Go Blue Jays. I'm sorry, Danny. I liked you right until now.
I kind of, the more I think about sports and all of those things, I kind of love all of them, because I just get to be the antagonist in all of it, because I don't have a dog in the hunt.
Yeah.
I don't watch any of it. I don't really know about any of it. I don't care about any of it. But there is an entertainment factor of watching everybody get all riled up about all of the different sports teams and everything that's going on. Uh, one Becky says, I wonder if I asked my
Oh.
husband for a multitasking marriage, if he would agree. LOL. I already know the answer. It's a hard no.
A hard
Oh,
no. It's not
yeah.
just no.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
hard no.
It's a hard no. Yeah. I
I
mean,
love it.
I mean, that's yeah, yep. Yeah,
Hashtag hard.
definitely. It's definitely hard. I
Mhm,
think.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah. That's well, and we have modern appliances now that they didn't have that back then. You know,
Well, this
so
is true too. This is
so
true.
yeah, so multitasking was a I mean,
It's a necessity, really.
yeah, I mean, it's what you had to do. You had to have one of those, multitaskers. And now they make all kinds of, battery operated and plug-in multitaskers,
Probably gas powered, I don't
gas powered multitaskers. Yeah.
know.
So
All shapes and sizes, all colors, so I hear.
yeah, yeah.
So they
But
come.
so yeah, love to hear, if anybody else they have weird ghost stories. I think I
Well,
do think that I've felt some other presences. I
in the
think that
story, in the house that I grew up in too, there was, like, weird things would happen. I mean, nothing bad, but we would hear in
Mhm,
the basement, it was just concrete, and so we had our freezer down there and our washer dryer and things like that, right? So, we would hear the freezer open up, like, and then boom, and then it would slam. So, it was weird like that,
yeah.
and and then we would hear, people walking around and different things like that. So, one night, my brother-in-law never believed any of this stuff. He was like,
Hmm.
"Absolutely not. You guys are stupid. This doesn't happen. You're dumb." And so we had all been out to the bar one night, and everybody else went up to bed. And my brother-in-law and I sat up for one drink before we went to bed. So we're having a drink, chit chatting away. And we go up to bed, and because it was a big old house, so all the bedrooms were upstairs.
Hmm.
And we get upstairs, and I go to bed, and he's down the hall in the bedroom with my sister, and all of a sudden we hear the piano playing. So I
Oh.
thought, I know he can't play the piano, so I knew it wasn't him. And I thought, what is my mom? She's about the only person other than myself that could play the piano. And I thought,
Hmm.
what is mom doing up at 2:30 in the morning playing the piano? So I open up the bedroom door, and mom's room was right across the hall from mine. Nope, her bedroom door's open and she's in bed. I look down the hallway. All of a sudden, my sister's room door opened. My brother-in-law sticks his head out and he goes, "What the F is going on right now?" I said, "It can't be a ghost. So who broke in to play the piano? Because apparently there's no ghost."
Oh,
So
right.
yeah, we
Yeah.
went downstairs, and as we went down the stairs, the piano playing stopped. And there was no one in the house but us, but the piano. So the ghost is just showing him that yes, I do exist. And yes, Danny, I agree. I respect you too. I was just making a joke. You're right. It doesn't make a difference. Whoever wins the World Series wins. It's not uh, no harm, no foul. And I respect you for having a team to cheer for and for putting a stake in the game. I love it. It's perfect.
See, look at that. Lots of love on the show. It's love all around and respect. Yes.
Absolutely. And respect too.
And we have to throw everyone under. I mean, it's part of the show. We got to throw them all under the bus. One of us, all of us,
It's
somebody's
my
going under the
favorite
bus.
things.
Yeah.
Yes,
As
exactly.
long as my favorite wins.
Doctors are going down. I'm sorry, Danny, but no.
Uh, uh, that's great. So
I
yeah, I
actually
love
know
that.
a psychic who predicts this stuff, and she hasn't been wrong. So I just messaged her today after
Uh,
the 18 inning game. I was like, okay, who's winning this World Series? She hasn't gotten back to me yet, but
hmm.
we'll see.
Maybe she has people that she speaks to, that she asks those questions of.
I'm not sure what she
Mm.
does, but
Yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah,
She predicts a whole bunch of stuff that happens around the world, and
yeah,
so
mm,
not sure, not sure how
yeah,
she comes by it, but be interesting to see what she says about the game. And I'll let you know, Danny. I'll let you know what Trina says.
yeah. I'm totally curious for everybody else. Do you have all the ghost stories? Do you have, the different experiences that you've had in your houses and the different places, or have you been to the spooky, like haunted houses? I mean, like actual, you know.
We actually have a hotel in the city that I'm in Winnipeg, and there's a room and it's a
Mm,
fancy high end hotel.
mm-hmm.
And there's one room that is haunted. And everybody who stays in there sees this lady at about 3 a.m. or 3:30. So people rent this room just to stay awake to see the ghost. But if you stay awake, she doesn't. She's like, mm-mm, no. But if you go to sleep, the weird things happen. Yeah, it's crazy.
Huh.
Like people wake up in the night. It's a pretty iconic landmark in Winnipeg. There's actually a lot of hauntings in the city that I'm in Winnipeg,
Huh.
Manitoba, Canada. If you won't like spooky, it's a good place
Hmm.
to go. There's ghost walks and all sorts of different things because there's a lot
That's
of haunted buildings.
that's one of the, I think that's those things that I want to do, but I don't know if I actually want to do that.
Whip an egg.
Whip an egg.
Okay.
Whip an egg. All right. All right. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's
I
lots of
don't.
people worse than that, so we're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron.
Yeah. I don't know if I actually want to do that. I kind of want to. I want to do those things. Like let's
Yeah.
go experience all of the spooky, ghosts and all of those things. And also at the same time, and
No,
maybe it could be my nervous system arguing with me. And it's like, yeah, we don't need that. That seems,
exactly. No, I'm the
yeah,
same.
yeah,
I
that
don't
seems
need, I want that.
yeah, little extra dysregulating, and we don't like dysregulating. We worked pretty hard to be mostly regulated most of the time. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so yeah, well, that's super exciting. And so then we get to talk about paranormal, parasocial, sorry,
Yes.
parasocial relationships. That's
And I actually got this because I thought you would really enjoy this, Kyle. I thought you and I could explore it quite a bit
hmm.
together. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
I'm unsure. I probably am,
Like
but
familiar
yeah,
with the concept, not that you are a person who does this, but
yeah,
um,
yeah.
so, parasocial relationships are, when people follow someone online and then they delve deep into their life and they get to know
Mhm.
everything about them, and they could, if there was a trivia quiz, they would know all of the answers because they're just
Mm,
obsessed with them.
mm,
And so, um, parasocial relationships become part of their life offline as well because they become really intrigued and
mhm,
almost obsessed, and some people are obsessed
mhm,
with whoever they're learning about and discovering about, and they
mhm.
want to know everything about this person and all of that. And
So I didn't know that that was called parasocial relationships. I'm definitely familiar with it, but and that's one of the strange things about being a public figure of whatever. Not that I'm a big public figure, but that's what I do, and that's
mhm,
what you do. I mean, really, it's what all of us do, I think, on the show.
mhm.
Yeah, so that seems way less creepy than stalkers.
Well, they say it's a feeling of that you actually know someone, you
Yeah,
know them, but you've never met them. You don't actually
yeah,
know them, but you feel like, "Oh my god, I know this person.
yeah.
They're so familiar to me." So that's a parasocial relationship when you feel like they're part of your life, but you've never actually met
Mm,
them.
mm, yeah.
And, yeah, it's a one-sided attachment with someone despite a lack of reciprocity. So in other
Mm.
words, they don't have that same feeling back, so it's a one-sided attachment. The term was first used in 1956, believe it or not.
Oh.
Yeah, and because of the advent of television.
Mhm.
So that's when
Yep.
people were like, "Oh my god." Remember the Beatles craze? I love
Mhm.
Ringo. I love John. I love Paul.
Mhm.
Whatever. Women
Mhm.
ripping their hair out. Those were parasocial relationships
Mm.
that they
Yep.
were having with the Beatles. Mhm. Yep. And there's probably a lot of multitasking going on behind the scenes with their
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I suppose I don't know what else to say about that. It's oh, yes. That makes sense. Yeah. Ron was in a relationship. So I was in a relationship with Olivia Newton-John. Yeah.
Mhm. So Ron had a thing for Olivia back in the
Yeah.
day. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I think a lot of guys did back in the day for sure.
Well, and when I mean, that's one of the weird things. You look at old photographs of of all of, oh my gosh, wow, that's okay. That person is very attractive, and and they're like, oh, they're not even alive anymore, or they're 95 now, or
Yes. He liked that workout stuff and the what were those knee-high socks they used to wear? Leg warmers.
oh,
He liked the leg
oh yeah,
warmers and the
yeah,
bodysuit. That's
yep,
what Ron was into back in the day.
yeah. I don't blame him.
She had
I
some
mean,
workout videos, didn't she?
yeah, we
Maybe
have new we have bodysuits now. They just call them yoga pants.
yes. No, yeah. This is true. Lululemons did not do the world a favor. I'm just going to say that right now.
It's all debatable by everybody, right?
We all know who shouldn't wear Lululemons, and yet they're the ones who don't know that they shouldn't wear them. So
Oh man.
it's I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, Lulu, you should have kept your lemons because there's some sites I don't want to see. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a tourist, but there are some sites that I don't want to see.
Oh, they know. Oh, they know. I know they know. Yeah, yeah. On all sides. On all sides. They all. Yeah. I think it's such an interesting conversation about these type of relationships, because I have some of these relationships. Podcasts that I've listened to for forever, and really feel, there's one particular podcast that I listen to, and I know that I don't know him,
Right. But
but yeah, I know a lot about him, even though I don't know the behind the scenes as much, only as much as they talk about. Yeah, sports teams.
sports
Yeah,
teams too. Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Athletes.
yeah,
Same
and
athletes.
that's
And you think about influencers like the Kardashians and, people who share all of their life online. Like it doesn't matter
mhm,
what
mhm,
happens.
mhm.
If they fart in the shower, they're putting it up. They cry in the parking lot. It's a moment. It's an
Yeah,
opportunity for them to post
yeah,
something. And
yep, yep.
it's crazy. Like Kane West and just all those people.
Yeah, musicians, and
Mhm.
in my realm, with all of the different personal development people,
Yes.
I mean, this is kind of one of the ways, which is maybe the less creepy side of this, but with mentors,
Mhm.
and I've had still do have many mentors who I feel like I have a relationship with, kind of, um,
Yes.
and also I really don't. Jim Rohn is one of the big people that comes to mind, and I've listened to him for years, and he has made a huge impact in my life, and I know all kinds of things about Jim Rohn, and never met him, and he's been gone for, I don't know, over a decade, I think. And but I feel like, which I think is an interesting thing, because thinking about all of our other relationships, um, it's Jim Rohn, not Rome. Rohn. Yeah, yeah.
Rome. Yeah.
It's a different, yeah, different guy. But our relationships really are thoughts that we have about other people.
Yes.
That.
That's what forms our relationships because our thoughts
Mhm,
create our feelings, and our
mhm.
feelings is what the relationship is based on. How
Yeah,
we feel about other people, and that's our thoughts that create those. So
yeah.
it's, it's an interesting phenomenon because they said that in some people they value their parasocial relationship with YouTubers and
Mhm,
athletes and
mhm,
musicians more than the relationships with their real family,
mhm.
colleagues, acquaintances, friends. And that to me is astounding. I can't, I guess I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around it. I don't understand it. I mean, heck, I like Dr. Joe Dispenza. I like
Mhm.
Greg
Yeah.
Braden. I like Dr. JJ Hertak. I like, these people who
Mhm.
are
Yeah.
changing our thoughts and in a positive way, teaching us how to think for ourselves and showing us possibilities. And, but I mean, I can tell you basic things about them because,
Mhm.
Dr. Joe, for example, he has two kids. I don't know where he lives. And
Mm-hmm.
He used to be
Yeah.
married. We don't know if his wife passed or if she's still alive and they're just not together. Nobody knows. And
Yeah.
quite frankly, to me, I think it's none of my business. So why would I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I get curious about some of those things, but it's not, it's not something that consumes my life, which is probably the difference, I think, with,
hmm,
with if it's a parasocial relationship, or if it's, maybe we'll say maybe a healthy curiosity, about other people. I love to learn, new interesting things about Jim Rohn, for,
yeah,
and all kinds of other people. Um, but it's not something that I obsess on really. But I think we can look at the dark side of this, which is all
yeah,
of the people being maybe a little extra creepy.
yeah, stalking and,
Yeah,
all of a sudden, like Jennifer Aniston comes home, there's a guy in her house, that type of thing. And you just,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, you just
yeah,
wonder how it gets to that.
yeah. And I should share also, because I had one of those
Ron, it was
it
me.
wasn't me. Uh, I had one of those interesting. I had a fangirl moment, totally,
Oh,
and it was, I don't know, a month ago or something, maybe 2 months ago almost. But I was driving down the freeway, and there's, shout out to Matt's Off-Road Recovery, because it's a YouTube show. They go and do all kinds of recoveries, but they're in like southern Utah. And
okay.
another one of those interesting facts. I don't know exactly where they are. I don't remember. But they're southern Utah, and so I'm all the way up in Idaho, and I'm heading west, out of Pocatello, and I see their off-road rig, off the side of the freeway, and I was going, oh my
Oh
gosh,
my gosh.
this is, woo, so okay, whatever. I'm gonna turn around. So I turned around and I drove down there, and wandered on up, and just, kind of, like, knowing that I don't know them, but also like, oh my gosh, I get to see like celebrities here that I don't, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and they were, they were super nice, and just, shook my hand and said hi and everything. and
Aw.
and yeah, it was a good moment, but I also realized at the same time, hey, by the way, they're doing a show here. They're all filming, video and everything, because that's why they were there, is to
Yeah.
do a recovery. And
Okay.
yeah, so
What
uh,
kind of recovery? What do you mean by recovery? What are they
so, so
recovering?
they they do basically all kinds of crazy off-road vehicle recovery. And
Okay.
so this one, somebody, I don't know exactly what happened, but either way, this car went off of a cliff next to the river, and it was all the way down, next to the river, off of a cliff. And so nobody else had equipment to be able to get the car up out of there. And so they called these guys in, because they have all kinds of, crazy equipment in order to be able to do that type of
'Cause
stuff.
that's dangerous too, to
Oh
recover
yeah,
those vehicles.
yeah,
That's really dangerous. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, really dangerous. So
So
they,
would they be charging the insurance company? Would they be charging the person directly? What would be happening there? Because they are, with
no
their
idea.
equipment, their expertise, and the amount of danger involved, that's not coming cheap.
No, I don't think so. But I have
Mm-mm.
literally, I have no idea, and I don't think they really talk about how it is, or what they get paid, how they get paid, any of that. But yeah, so very, very interesting, because I think they used their off-road wrecker, to hook up to the car, but they had to back that thing way down this super steep hill. And so
Ooh.
then they anchored, they left, I think, 3 vehicles up top on the flat. And so then they ran lines down to anchor the tow vehicle. And and then the tow vehicle pulled it up out of, basically straight up the cliff and then up the hill, and then they pulled the other vehicle back up. So anyway, yeah, it was. We're totally missing comments here. I'm rambling.
And that's okay. That's okay. It's Danny and Ron talking amongst themselves, and that's okay.
But yeah, that's I think the upside, we can put a pin in this, I suppose. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, but I think with so many people that don't necessarily have good, healthy relationships, in some ways, I don't blame them at all for having, if they've built a healthy relationship with whatever celebrity or the online personality, whatever.
It gives them some positivity in their day.
Yeah.
And yeah. Is it out of Fairmont? Is what out of Fairmont? Sorry. I'm not sure. What you're asking, Becky, is it out of Fairmont?
I don't know. So
what did we miss again, Kyle? This is the second time that we're like,
yeah, I know over our head. It's got to be. I don't know. I'm missing this one. Oh, they all have accounts.
Jasper, Lake Louise, Fairmonts. Oh, sorry. Yes, it is a Fairmont. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the haunting in Winnipeg is at a Fairmont hotel. You're right.
Okay. Yeah. You guys are good. I mean, you guys are good at work. This is like
let me double check.
Yeah, what are the games where this is a guessing game for us, and they're like, oh, we got to figure out what it is that they mean in the comments.
We're like, what? We're off our game today, Kyle, but that's okay. If we were perfect all the time, it would be boring for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, what would you guys have the opportunity to throw us under the bus for? I mean, that's what we're here for, kind of.
It's the Hotel Fort Garry, but I don't know if it's a Fairmont.
Well, I will let you look that up, and the question that I really have is, can we be friends?
Sure, we can. I thought we were, Kyle. You mean we're not?
Oh, good. I had to double check.
Am I having a parasocial relationship with you?
Yeah. Oh, yes. We're gonna. This seems exciting. Does this mean we get to stalk each other online and learn all the things that? And it's like, well, sorry, I did learn this thing about you that I now know.
It's all boring anyway, so bring it on.
It's probably that makes for awkward conversations, I think. Shaking my head. Yes. It probably makes the conversation a little awkward when you bring up something that you learned about somebody online in the conversation with them. If when you're having a conversation with them, they're like, where did you go to find that out?
And did you have nothing better to do with your day? That would be my first question. Is like, you were that damn bored that you checked me out online? Oh my God. Okay.
Awkward. Sure. Yeah. Awkward. Thanks, Ron. Yeah. Very. I think I've thought about this a lot because I have been working towards and striving towards making new other friends. And it's kind of weird as an adult because we have to, the friends that we've had for forever, there's some reason, something, something happened. We were in a place, it happened much more organically, I think, with most of our friends. And so then we have to figure out, where do we go? How do we do all of this as adults now and go make friends? And I know, some people, they go to the bar, they make friends at the bar. But for people that are not bar people, that don't go to the bar, where is it that we go? Aside, I mean, I guess there's the singles mixer, but if you're not single and you want to make friends, then
it's joining organizations. Like if you have, like for me, I'm into spirituality. I'm into the metaphysical. I'm into quantum
Mm.
physics. I'm into those
Mhm.
types of things. And that's where I meet people. And I just, in the last year, I made a friend who we'll be friends for life because
Uh-huh.
we get along so well. And I wasn't intending to, like, I was intending to meet people
Mhm.
for sure and get to know other people, but a real bond formed. And that's my
Mhm.
co-host, Bethany. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
on Holy Ship Balls, Thursday
Mhm.
mornings at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah. Ron says, I have 0 friends that were met at a bar.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. I don't have any friends that I met at a bar, Ron.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that I do either. I was trying to think about that, and I don't think there's no, I think I have one, but no, it wasn't at a bar. It was out at an event. There was
Yeah.
like a concert, and I have a few friends that I've met, and however many of them are, it's the depth of the relationship, I think, which I think we want to find people that are more aligned, not that any of the old relationships, if we're not, not really interested in the same things, talk about the same things, those are still great friendships. but
Yes.
but as for myself anyway, as I get older, I want more relationships that are like what you're talking about, with your co-host and your friend, because
Similar interests.
yeah, really, really similar interests, and we get to just really go deep into
Yes.
all the things that we're excited about, and those are not because just because you go to an event or something where there are all kinds of people that are interested in the same thing that you're interested in, does not mean that you aligned with any of them.
No, no. So
Yeah.
where do you go to meet people, Kyle, besides
So
your radio show?
So yeah, I mean, this is an awesome place, actually.
Mhm.
But there's a networking event that I go to. There's so Danny says only Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders or Los Angeles Lakers cheerleaders I will be interested in because they are beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, amazing, and they have my every preference. Huh. I
Good to
mean,
know.
yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
Hmm. Love it.
yeah. I mean, now the question is the conversation. What's the because that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I love beautiful people. I mean, that's wonderful. Leia, Kyle, I agree. As long as they love sports and no drama. Yeah, yeah. For me, the conversation, which is it throws, yeah, as long as they love sports and no drama. And for
Yeah.
me, I'm like, yeah, I want somebody that loves sports too, like skiing and snowboarding and biking and maybe unicycling. I know those are the
Yeah.
unicorns.
Yeah.
um
You never
but
know.
yeah,
There
but
must be a unicycling club or 10 or something.
yeah, oh gosh, and I totally could have talked about this, but for the local college here, ISU, Idaho State University in Pocatello, this last Saturday we did their homecoming parade, and so there
Oh,
were 22 of us unicyclists that showed up and rode, um, and so three of us juggle. There's 3 jugglers in the group, but yeah, 22 unicyclists rode on Saturday. So that was
very
pretty
cool.
fun.
That's
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
yeah, pretty fun time. Pretty flexible because I enjoy almost everything, but yet I don't like people very much. I
Well,
I well, and I
there's
think
that.
I think for so many of us that's the case, but I don't think that's actually accurate. I think it isn't actually that we don't like people. We just only like our people. And the older we get, and you can tell me, because this is the way I feel. The older that I get, the less time that I want to spend with anybody else other than my people. I want to spend
Yes.
time with my people having good, deep conversations about
About
things that we like.
that
Yeah,
that let make your heart sing, that really light
yeah,
you up. and make you feel
Yeah.
joyful. And agreed, 100%. And the other thing is, as we get older, the less we want to be out in bars, the less we want to be
Yeah.
out, in all those big social functions, because it's just tiring, it's overwhelming, and there's just so many people.
Yeah. Yeah. We
So
don't want to have shallow conversations about
yes,
nothing. That's
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I think, and I know some people like that, and that's good for them. I'm happy for them. Um, well, Wild Thing makes my heart sing.
Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
I want you to sing that on your next show,
yeah,
Ron.
yeah.
Got
You're
to do a
gonna have
little wild thing for us.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have to definitely sing it, Ron, for sure. But yeah, I think getting out and finding those different places that you can go with your interest, and then knowing that it's going to you're going to have to kind of sift through all the people,
Yes,
because there's a lot of people, even though they're interested in the same thing, are not necessarily your people.
that's right. Like on the platform that I met Bethany on, I met a lot of people on that platform.
Mm-hmm.
And there's maybe a couple others that, I like everybody. They're all nice people, but they're not my people.
Yeah.
And there's a
Yep.
couple others that, I'm developing relationships with, but it's her and I right off the bat, boom. It was just instant. We enjoyed each other's company, and we go deep on so many topics. It's incredible.
So Becky says, I can honestly, I think, say I don't have a parasocial relationship with any celebrity, or never have, or never have. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
That's,
I like that, Becky.
I don't think that I do either. And I don't know if I think about it, I'm like, so is Jim, is Jim Rohn a celebrity? I guess Jim Rohn's a celebrity, kind of, to those people in that realm.
And that's just it. In every different genre or realm, that we have our celebrities, right? A creep for sure.
So Becky says, I'm a creep for sure. I Google everything about everyone, but I don't particularly like anyone. LOL. Yes.
Well, she's like Ron. She doesn't like people. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Well,
we respect that.
And that's, it's one of the struggles, and especially probably with the parasocial relationships. Most everybody, I'm sure, has heard, don't ever meet your heroes.
That's right. Yes.
And
because they're on a pedestal. Nobody can live up to your expectations.
Yeah. And I think that it's really good. Actually, I'm gonna go on the other side of this, because I think it's really good to do that. What I discover more and more is that anybody that I have, and I'm guilty. I have put people on the pedestal, and then meeting them, I think, there is disappointment, or potential for disappointment, that, oh my gosh, they're a human just like everybody else. But I think that's also really awesome, because we get to see that we're all just human.
Yes.
And there's there's nobody that's so special. Oh my gosh. And not to say, because there are a lot of really, I feel incredibly grateful to have some incredible relationships with super wonderful people. But it doesn't, it's nice to see them as a human also.
Yes. Everyone's fallible. We have our faults. We have our idiosyncrasies, and
yeah.
So it's good to take meet them and get your blinders taken off, and realize, okay,
which is how, because that's how we can actually become friends, because we're not going to be friends, probably. Like, if we have them on that pedestal, then we won't be able to build a friendship relationship with them, because they don't seem human to us. They seem superhuman and on the pedestal, and so having those relationships where we get to see each other, truly. Becky doesn't like us, Sharon. What did we do to Becky?
I don't know, Danny. Maybe it's because we're baseball fans. I'm not sure. I don't know why Becky doesn't like us. We'll have to ask her. Becky, what did Danny and I do to you that you don't like us? What's going on?
We alternate here. The way the show works here is everyone gets pedestalized to some extent, and then we all get thrown under the bus.
That's
You
right.
know,
Yes.
that's
It's,
yes,
there's no
yeah,
favorites. There's no
yeah,
favorites. We drive we drive over everybody, the
yeah,
same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets thrown under the bus. I mean,
Everybody
it's
gets
just
their turn.
yeah, yeah. That's the way. I mean, I was bald today, as a zombie. I mean, so
Mhm.
and Sharon got to keep her hair, so
I got to
whatever,
keep my hair.
yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, Becky loves that Danny likes her more than the rest of us.
Yes, she does. She really likes that, Danny. Hmm.
So yeah, so get out, meet some people, and make some friends, and we want to be friends with you, and we want to be friends with you on all the socials and all the different places, and yeah, we're super excited. Thank you everyone for being here today. You can come find me, KyleMillerCoaching.com and Kyle Miller Coaching everywhere, and Sharon.
At Holy Shift Balls on Facebook and on YouTube. Watch our content. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun half-hour show. Tune in.
Yeah, yeah, super awesome. But thank you everyone for being here today, and thank you for Danny and Becky and Ron and everybody else that watched. Tomorrow we have Becky and Luana, and
Fun.
yeah, that's I'm sure going to be an awesome show.
It's gonna
I
be
don't know if they're. Oh, I wonder if they get to be zombies too. But I wonder if they both get to keep their hair also. That's I'm gonna be upset all this week if everybody else gets to keep their hair, and I
discrimination, damn it.
yeah, it's the only time when I'm like, I want to keep my hair. I mean, I don't really. I'd like it shaved all the time, but anyway. Thank you everybody for being here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you soon.
Yes. Have a wonderful week, guys, and we'll see you next week. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.